What's good, everybody? This is Dario Hunt from Live Life Fearless. I'm back with another reaction, this time to One Up by T-Pain. So let's talk about it. But before, if you're liking these videos, please smash that like and subscribe button for me. I don't know exactly how many years it's been since his previous album, but I know that however long that has been, you can definitely tack on a few more years to the last time he had a project that people were actually looking forward to. Kids from this generation might have a hard time believing this, but at one point in time, T-Pain was literally the biggest artist on the planet, and he has had a huge influence on a lot of the modern, stuff coming out of hip-hop and R&B that you hear today. And not just with his auto-tune style, even though that is really what people know him for best. And in recent times, he was on a reality show where he won it by singing just his natural voice. And because of that, that has created a lot of buzz around him and kind of brought him back to prominence a little bit. So a lot of people were really looking forward to see what he could offer up next after seeing what he was capable of, aside from that kind of gimmick that people kind of associated him with. But if you were expecting to hear a primarily auto-tune free T-Pain, I have to say that you were definitely expecting too much, because One Up is full of just his general usual sound and style that we've known for a better part of a decade now. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because his style was so good at one point that it was the reason why he became such a big artist in the first place. But in today's day and age, and today's sound and kind of direction that music is setting, it definitely feels outdated. And that's even with it being some of his strongest T-Pain material, and I don't know how long. And since, I haven't really heard a T-Pain song in I don't know how long, there was that immediate, kind of warm nostalgic feeling I got from it, and that it was a sound that I haven't really heard in a while that I did really used to like, and that kind of invoked that comfortable feeling of familiarity. But it kind of wears its welcome after about 4 or 5 songs, and it kind of just starts to feel old and outdated, and especially since he doesn't really bring anything new to the table, even for himself. There's no doubt he's extremely talented. That's never really been in question, and he has an incredible ability to make kind of earworm catchy songs. It's just that he doesn't really evolve or change with the times, and music has definitely moved on past that kind of point in his career, but he has failed to really kind of reinvent himself, which is a problem a lot of artists have, because especially artists that have been at the top of the top, and where your style is so signature to who you are. I just think that like a lot of people, were kind of hoping to see something new and different from him, and even far less auto-tune, because he's shown on that reality series just how capable he is as a pure artist. And that's not to say that he needed to put out like a traditional R&B or soul type of album. It's just that I was hoping to really hear something new and different from him. It's just really hard to justify listening to a new T-Pain song in 2019 that sounds less than an old T-Pain song, but kind of in that same sort of lane. I think he will always kind of be one of those unsung heroes of this modern sound in music, and he definitely doesn't get the respect and acknowledgement I think he deserves for everything he did kind of bring to the game, for better or worse. But he doesn't really have a place, I don't think, necessarily at the top of music anymore. He still has that place for the type of sound that he has. It's just that lane and that, that niche is so much smaller than it used to be. So who knows, maybe for this younger generation, it is a sound that they aren't particularly familiar with, so maybe they will find it kind of enjoyable on their own. But for people, I think from my generation particularly, it has kind of worn out its welcome, and we are looking for something new and something different. One Up is not a bad album, it's just a bit tired. But for those of you that did hear One Up, what did you guys think about it? Were you expecting to hear anything new or kind of exciting or different from him, particularly seeing as he showed a completely different side of him on that reality series? Do you think there is even kind of a lane for him anymore? Let me know in the comments down below, and be sure to head over to the official site where you can leave your own ratings and reactions to this album, other albums, and everything else I react to over there on the site. If you have anything that you'd personally like me to react to, you can also let me know in the comments down below. If you like any of the gear that I rock in these videos, like this or this, You can also head over to the site and grab some from the store for yourself. As always, man, thank you guys for checking this video out. Thank you for joining me. If you're liking these, please smash that like and subscribe button for me. I'll be back shortly with more reactions, but until then, I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.